The film shows installation of Forestia Thermofloor, a chipboard for use with hydronic floor heating. Forestia Thermofloor is available as P6 Standard and P5 P6 Extra. The standard format is 22 by 620 by 1820, and Extra is 25 by 620 by 2420. Forestia Thermofloor has profiles with tongue and groove on all four sides, and there are 3 milled grooves on the top of the board for installing heat distribution panels and pipes. The board is designed for a 17mm pipe system. Mill turning grooves for the pipes using Forestia milling template and a groove milling cutter. Forestia Thermo turn board can also be used for the standard boards. This film shows the installation of standard thermal flooring with milled turning grooves. Have all equipment ready before starting work. Before starting installation, it is a good idea to outline the floor. Milled grooves for supply and return water pipes must always be supported. The first row of boards must be installed using a string line. Install the boards in bonded sections, lengthwise across the tier of joists. The boards must span at least 2 sections, and end joints must always be made above the center line of the joist. The boards must be glued to the joists with 2 beads and fully glued at the tongue and groove. Use chipboard adhesive. Adjust the first board. Remember to provide a clearance of at least 10mm to walls and permanent structures. Fasten the floorboards to all supports with electro-galvanized screws, size 4.2 by 55mm or equivalent. Use 4 screws at each board end and 4 for each joist the board covers. Countersink the screws 2 to 3mm. Install the next board. Remember a bead of glue in the board's profile. The boards must be pressed so tightly together that adhesive emerges from the joints. Wipe off excess glue. Finish installing the first row of boards. Adjust the first board in the second row of boards. Finish installing the rest of the floor. Identify where to mill turning grooves. Mill the grooves for the turns with a router on site after installing the boards. We recommend using Forestia milling template and a groove milling cutter. Check the groove depth. Mill the rest of the turning grooves. Clean the floor and grooves of dust and dirt. Also check that the floor does not creak before starting to install the water pipes and heat distribution panels. Retighten if necessary. Install the heat distribution panels. Where the water pipes turn, it is important to lock the heat distribution panels in the grooves. To do this, place the T-shaped end of the milling template in the groove and turn approximately 80 degrees. Finish installing all heat distribution panels. Install the water pipes. For an optimum end result, Forestia 12mm renovation floor is recommended as a covering floor for a 17mm pipe system. If a 16mm pipe system is installed, 12mm Forestia renovation floor must be used as a covering floor. The renovation floorboards must be glued in the profile with PVAC glue. Screw to center 200mm. It is important that the screw aligns between the heat distribution panels. Adjust the floorboard in the second row of boards. Install parquet, laminate or floor covering. Follow the supplier's instructions.